You said Florida is America's dick. It is the BBC. Let's go. I do have a BBC. It does look like a wiener. I wonder if aliens came, would they actually like us, or be like, these niggas gotta die? I don't know, man. I think whether or not aliens liked us depended on what country they ended up landing in. Like, what if aliens landed on Earth, what country are they landing in? Because if it's like a neutral country like Switzerland, or a country nobody really cares about, like Spain, where they just be chilling and drinking mimosas and eating burritos, I feel like aliens will be pretty chill. But if, and you said Mexico, but if aliens landed in like America, Mexico, Russia, China, motherfuckers gonna be ready to fight. North Korea, motherfuckers gonna be ready to fight. What's one state you would never move to? There's more than one, bruh. We can bring up a map while we wait and shit. This man said, what state would I not move to? It's actually, there's a lot. Let's start with Montana. Never. North Dakota, South Dakota, never. Wyoming, never. Idaho, never. If it ain't Portland, no. Utah, triple hell no. New Mexico. You might as well just turn this into a fucking big ass meth lab. More Albuquerque, more like Methakirky, am I right? Wait, there's a Las Vegas in New Mexico? Who knew that? Who? Whoa, my mind is blown. What the fuck? There's a Las Vegas in New Mexico. Am I bugging? What the fuck? Yo, you learned something. I love how trolling turned into I learned something. What the fuck? Alright, so let's get out of there. Oklahoma, hell no.
These Negroes are crazy.
Yo, shout out to Kellicard with the sub, appreciate it. Kansas, Nebraska, no, nothing to do. Y'all got tornadoes. Missouri, no. All there is St. Louis, and St. Louis, all they got is an arch. Iowa, no. Minneapolis, I mean Minnesota. Only if it was Minneapolis, but Minnesota pretty much no. Wisconsin, no. If it ain't Chicago, Illinois, no. Tennessee, no. Kentucky, no. Arkansas, hell no. Mississippi can disappear. If it ain't New Orleans, nah, matter of fact, not even New Orleans, because that shit be flooding. We can go visit. We don't need to live there. No. What are we saying no to? What states to live in? Alabama? Hell no. Georgia? I would live in Georgia. I would live in Georgia. Only Atlanta though. I mean, I already live here. But if we're being honest, I would only live here or here, but I would not live there because they be having fucking crazy hurricanes. That's why I live here now. South Carolina, no. All they got is barbecue and Nomad. North Carolina, all they got is Petey Pablo, so I'll pass. Virginia, that's the home of the Confederacy, so I'll pass. People forget that. West Virginia, all they got is Fallout 76. That's probably one of the best places on earth. Washington, D.C. It's my hometown right there. Definitely would live there. Matter of fact, I did for like 20 years. Baltimore, nuke it. Delaware, I didn't even know where Delaware was on the map. That's cute. There they are right there. Good for you, Delaware. Good for you. Still not living there. Philadelphia or Pennsylvania, shall I say? Pennsylvania, no. Unless it was no, because I don't want to.
Negroes are crazy.
I don't want to. Yo, shout out to 02 with the resub. I don't want to live in Philly. Actually, I don't want to cheesesteak that bad. We can visit Philly, chat. We can visit Philly. Y'all got ugly women, so we don't want to live in Pennsylvania. All there is to do in in Pennsylvania is get a cheesesteak, go see Wiz Khalifa's house, and check out. And then the rest of this right here, Amish people, motherfuckers just churning butter up here, churning butter. New York, I don't want to live in New York. Nope, not even New York City. Fucking rat. It's cool to visit, but I would never live there. Connecticut is fake New York. That's Connecticut is for people who can't afford to live in New York. They go to Connecticut and then they drive. They commute over to New York, the little hour and a half drive or whatever. That's for New York for poor people. Massachusetts, all you guys got is a bunch of heroin junkies. In Boston, is one of the most racist cities in the world. You go to a Celtics game and get to shoot some hoops and get called the N-word with a hard R. So I'll pass on Massachusetts. It's funny too because it has mass in the name, but it doesn't have a mass amount of people living there because this place fucking sucks. Fuck this state. New Hampshire. New Hampshire. I honestly, I'm trying to make a joke. Same thing with Vermont. I'm really trying to make a joke, but like, I honestly, they're so irrelevant. I couldn't even tell you anything about them. I guess that's the joke in itself. They're irrelevant. And then Maine. Nobody's trying to Maine this state. Oh, look at all this space. I think there's more lobsters than people here. There's more lobsters than people. So like, when you ask me what states wouldn't I live in? Oh, did I go to Michigan? I'll be honest. I don't even want to live in Detroit. Ethos is here, and I'll visit, but I don't want to live here. So, if you're asking me what places I would live, Vegas, Nevada sucks too, unless I'm living in Vegas. I don't want to live in Cali. Your property taxes and taxes are period are too high. Seattle's a nice place, but fucking your taxes is too high. The cost of living is too high. Realistically, like, I feel like this is probably one of the better states to live in. Texas has no state tax. You also have Houston, you have Austin, and you have Dallas. Those are 3 great cities with no state tax. So if you're asking me overall, Texas might be the best state right now. Lots of land. Colorado. Who gives a fuck about Colorado unless you're a pothead? Nobody care about Colorado. You guys don't have state tax either, but I don't smoke weed, so I don't care about Denver. I live here because there's no state tax, so there's that. And the weather's nice. I'm not gonna lie, the weather's pretty fucking nice. But it's whatever. This is where you go to get your ass done. Fucking. That's part of America, yeah. That's something. That's the Bay of Pigs right there. This is the capital of the world of voodoo. Shout out to Bob Marley, you know. Gotta go there one day. Then we have Narcos season 1, 2, and 3. And then, oh yeah, SinCon. Yeah, SinCon's there. Where's that at? Yeah, you can find. Let me see if I can zoom in close enough. Maybe we can find SinCon. Let's see. Let's do a street view here. Nah, can't find SinCon's house, but I thought maybe we'd be able to find it. Maybe, guess not. And that's at Narcos season 1, 2, 3. That's all I got. Did I do Maryland? Maryland's okay, other than Baltimore. I got crabs. It sounds like a STD. Oh, Alaska. That's right. You got to take a plane up there. This is honestly the only city I know in Alaska, Anchorage. What is there to do? I think there's more moose than people up here. Fuck this place. Fucking. Actually, you know what? This state is actually pretty fucking awful. I only know this from a YouTube video. I don't even want to call this a fun fact, but this is just a fact, general information. The worst state to live in the United States as a woman is Alaska. They have the highest cases of reported rape and domestic abuse in the United States. So if you're a woman, stay the fuck up out of Alaska because they do not respect women there. Fuck that place. I don't know what's going on. I think they have a big alcohol problem over there or something. And then, you got Canada. I think Drake's somewhere over here.
Black Pop.
No, actually, Drake would be right here because now he's on his woo shit. He's a New York drill rapper. Hawaii. Hawaii, go vacation there, but you don't live there. Honestly, I don't know what any of this shit is. Sacagawea. I don't know what none of this shit is. I don't know about Canada. If we're being totally honest, Canada is just America's hat, you see? This is America, this is the head, and that's the hat. And it fits nicely. Some days you want to wear your hat, some days you don't. And by wear, I mean, catch a flight up there, go hang out in Vancouver, hang out in Winnipeg, Edmonton, Calgary, or, Toronto. But, You said Florida is America's dick. It is the BBC. Let's go. I do have a BBC. It does look like a wiener. Yeah, I think they're ready to play. We're over here talking and shit. Hold up. Can y'all hear me? Y'all ready?
Ready. Man, almost.
How you feel about Jersey? Jersey has the highest state property taxes. Fuck that place.
Oh, they tried to snipe
I
me.
just got sniped.
Yeah,
I just got sniped.
don't peek it.
People from
But, actually, because I want to
like Southwest.
Did I go to Indiana?
Let me know where to drop.
Fuck Indiana too. Yeah, I don't think I did Indiana. What is in Indianapolis? Only thing I know in Indianapolis is Queen Zuri, a chat regular. That's the only thing I know. Rhode Island. Yo, Rhode Island's so irrelevant, I forgot about it. There it is right there. Look at you, so cute. Look at it, cute as a button. Fuck that place. The Colts? The Colts are irrelevant. Who cares? Cleveland. I always thought Florida was the leg. Would you visit Mexico? I mean, if it's like a resort or something, yeah. But are you asking me would I walk the streets of Mexico? No. What the fuck? Niggas is not trying to go on vacation in the hood. We've been over this. Yeah, you go to like Cancun. You know the tourist traps. I'll go to a tourist trap, but I ain't going nowhere else. Been watching you on YouTube for a while, but near the Twitch streams. What up, Smash Jumpers? San Antonio. San Antonio is trash. San Antonio is one of the worst cities. Me and Black have this debate all the time. The worst cities after Cleveland is either San Antonio or Boston. There's literally nothing to do. I told you the story. When we were in San Antonio, we went to Whataburger, and there was this black girl who was working at the front, and she was serving food and shit. And we asked her, you know, hey, where the black people at? Because we hadn't seen any black people while we were in San Antonio. All we saw was white people with big gauges in their fucking ears, you know, like the punk rockers, and then like, you know, Mexican people. We was like, yo, where the black people at? And she said, the black people in the back. And me and Black looked at her and we was like, get us out of here. San Antonio is not the place. She thought we meant, where are the black people working in the Whataburger? And she was like, they're in the back. We was like, no, baby girl, no, that's not what we meant. So the education system has failed the city of San Antonio. Boston is just racist. I'm tired of talking about America. If anything, I hope this is a lesson to everybody. This is a lesson to everybody that America's really not that great. It's really not that great. If we're being totally honest, outside of the major cities, most states have like one dope major city. Seattle, Portland, you know, Cali's got a few, but y'all property taxes are too high. Vegas, I don't know if Phoenix is great. I don't know. I guess Phoenix by default for them. Yeah, fuck New Mexico. Texas has a whole bunch. There are a lot of great cities in America, but there are not a lot of great states. Like I said, if I'm being totally unbiased, the best state in America is probably Texas. It's big, decent weather, and you have 3 great cities, a lot of festivals and stuff like that. Low property taxes, no state tax. Like, California has a lot of great cities and great weather, but the price of living is really high and they have high taxes, and that's why I couldn't give it to them. Plus earthquakes and shit. If we're just talking strictly logic here, strictly logic, this is a whole video that you created off of trolling. I'm just giving you guys the 411 on what's really going on here in America. You said, so fuck America? No, I'm just saying America really ain't that great. It's really not that many great spots to go to. There's a reason why all the Dominicans and Puerto Ricans in New York think that America is New York.